to know today's Decay, where we celebrate births and beginnings of everything important since the dawn of time. Thank you very much. February 16th edition. All day. And what happened today? Throughout space and time that we should celebrate, because otherwise it's just a random February 16th. Yeah. Today, in 1878, Pamela Coleman Smith was born. Pixie Smith, as some would call her. Here is quite the tome about her tale. She is the creator of the Rider-Waite tarot card illustrations, but also I think was like a very early Golden Dawn member. There was like an observatory talk many years ago about like the early founding women of the Golden Dawn, predating Aleister Crowley by a cycle. I thought she was mentioned as one of them, but I could be mistaken. She definitely, as like a kid, would like travel the world though, and has all these crazy adventures, including befriending Bram Stoker, and they were like out on the open ocean, in the Atlantic Ocean together. Wild. Look at this. This is quite the book. Quite the book. You see this here? No? Okay. Well, anyway. Pamela Coleman Smith. Today, 1878. 1907, Melvin Burkhart was born. Step right up, step right up. They're live on the inside. Melvin Burkhart was the quintessential human blockhead, nailing, hammering nails into his nose for like 60 some odd years, maybe more. Apparently he got his start. He was called up to on a sideshow as like an audience member to like do audience participation, and like I think like tripped getting on stage and like got a big like pop from it, and realized his path in life was to be a circus sideshow performer. And I was lucky enough to see him near the end of his life. He performed in Coney Island and did like a whole like interview session. I feel like I read that he died in like in like 2001 or something. That doesn't sound correct to me, because I swear I like recorded him on my phone. I don't think I had anything beyond a flip phone at that point. I don't know. But yeah, sure I saw him, and it was definitely in Coney Island. And he was still able to absolutely bring it as quite an old man. It was really impressive, I got to say. Yeah. What else? 1990 today, the film Nightbreed premiered. So, hence the T-shirt. Totally wild situation. I went to a screening of Nightbreed with the lead actress doing a Q&A, and she basically like apologized for the film we were about to see because it was the theatrical cut. I knew that there was a director's cut. I had a director's cut, but even that, she's saying, was like not the film they made, and that this was like a completely reimagined and condensed, smushed version of their film. And eventually the friends of Clive Barker basically found elements in his house to, I think this is like in the early 2000s or so, maybe even more recently, they were able to take those like found elements, in some cases of like very varying degrees of quality, if it was like a VHS export or something like that, and piece together what is like now dubbed the Cabal cut. I guess Clive Barker sold copies of the Cabal cut on his website in like maybe 10 years ago, and there was a limited edition of like 200 or 250 or something like that. So like this sold out immediately, and like that would be the end of the story. Oh, okay, all right. But then somebody somewhere made copies of it, and you can now find online the Cabal cut, and it is really good. And it's like 3 hours long, as opposed to the hour and a half of the other one. Okay, all right, okay. Crazy over here. There's like stop motion animation dinosaurs in it. Need I say more? I don't think so. All right, you are insatiable. Insatiable. February 16th. I gotta go. Until tomorrow. Goodbye.